In 2025, the landscape in MCW has been ever-changing. New champions have reached the mountaintop, while others have had their time cut short. Former champs have returned to past glory, and new challengers lurk in the shadows. Live from the Melbourne Pavilion, MCW does it one last time. This is Endgame. 15 of the country's top competitors and prospects duke it out in an over-the-top battle royal for an opportunity at greatness. Luxe Fantasia showed he's sick of being personal assistant, joining Team Jarvis at Fight to Survive. But O'Leary is demanding one more match. Either Fantasia wins his freedom or will serve Lucky forever. All of Shay Kassidy's hard work to become #1 contender was ripped away by Kaity Luxe, who refused to sit on the sidelines any longer. No more cheap shots. Shay gets Luxe face to face. The tag team titles have been one of the most sought after prizes in all of MCW. And what better way to settle who is the best than a three-way ladder match? 6 men, 2 titles hanging high above. An instant classic in the making.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Melbourne Pavilion! And welcome to MCW Endgame! Our opening contest is a 15-person over-the-top rope battle royal! Introducing first, the physical! Magnus Colbeck!
Like Anth, Cava, and the Clyesdale can make their returns to MCW and make their mark on MCW as well. Who will take that ticket to greatness this time around?
And what a ticket it is. You can see everyone going to game. Brilliant landing.
Hunter's been eliminated first up by the physicals.
Oh, scumbags, the physicals teaming up. That's not in the spirit of every man for himself. But look at the man behind them.
Magnus Colbeck, the
weapon, Paul Fury's gone for that body slam. Colbeck, too fresh, too big.
Just eats a big boot from Colbeck. MJ Russo just pump Paul.
Pumping Paul's gone. Oh, Matty Haynes.
Jahari with an elimination.
There goes the Haynes. Jahari building so much momentum over the year.
MJ Russo with a shotgun drop kick over there. Drop kick throw. The quick knee.
He is a dark horse. MJ Russo continues to improve. And as we say that, he's gone. Kano with a great elimination. He's going face to face with Colbeck. Is everyone trying to slam the big man? It's not worth it.
Well, you've got to chop that big tree down. He's definitely one of it. It's not often that the tree can pick you up and chop you down. And another elimination for Colbeck.
Says that's 3. Extremely impressive.
Jesse Lambert, everyone. Lambert, Stedman, Jahari.
Levi Nixon, this is a great game plan.
But Magnus Colbeck, a big boot to Lambert. Ori wants an elimination. Oh! And smacks him on the apron and eliminates the Kano.
Magnus Colbeck making it look easy so far.
It's Colbeck Inferno, JJ Inferno.
JJ Inferno, this young man, he's had a lot of eyes on him, a lot of hype. He could break out tonight here at MCW. Beautiful springboard. Stuns the big man, Levi Nixon. Running knee there. Stedman getting involved as well. Might be the way to do it, work together. Everyone's temporary.
Everyone does seem to be on the same page, and that page is get rid of Colbeck. Oh! But Magnus Colbeck just threw JJ Inferno out.
Don't have strikes, but that would be one. Knocking down, it looked like 10 men on the outside.
Colbeck going for a choke slam, ends up eating 2 enziguris from Stedman.
Stedman and Levi Nixon. Oh no. Colbeck.
He's going to finish what he started, a double choke slam.
He's so impressive. The odds-on favourite based on size alone. So far he's delivering. Oh! Using a human as a weapon. 2 more eliminations for the Giant.
We're into our final 4. It's Jahari, Mikey Broderick, Jesse Lambert, and Magnus Colbeck.
And if there's anyone who can maybe match power with the big man Colbeck, it's Mikey Broderick. Working together with Jesse Lambert.
Mikey Broderick has been in a fair few ballroom brawls. He knows how to handle himself in a battle royal multi-man situation, as is Jesse Lambert, but no one has come up against someone with the size of Magnus Colbeck. Jahari using that quick speed.
Jahari looking great so far. Roaring Tanafa showing that warrior spirit.
Jahari coming off a great showing at Fight to Survive.
He's in that scramble.
Oh, Magnus Colbeck says, don't care about your past accomplishments.
And Colbeck is looking to stamp the end of 2025 in a mess.
Jesse Lambert, the former EPW champion in Perth, wants to add another accolade to his resume, but he has to come up against Magnus Colbeck, who is just having a breakout performance here.
Stunner from Lambert. He's going to have to use that speed and quickness.
He's put the strap down.
No, what are you doing? Oh, I appreciate the effort.
A+ for effort, and it comes down to the Universal Soldier. And Magnus Colbeck. It's not often that Mikey Broderick is the smallest man in the ring.
The Pack Pavilion. They're demanding squats.
Well, you know what they say, life is just a series of ups and downs. But for Mikey Broderick, it's squats.
What a statement this would be for Colbeck. One of the largest crowds in MCW history here at the Pavilion, here at Endgame, to win this battle royal by eliminating a living legend, one of the greats, Mikey Broderick.
Mikey Broderick getting some ass to grass with that squat punch.
Even man.
Just getting some reps in. Colbeck is just mesmerized by the universal smolder.
Takes his best shot, fires back, Colbeck going for a giant clothesline.
See, but Mikey Broderick, there are no rest days, just chest days. So he's got an incredible upper torso.
And it came in handy there. Hung on for dear life. Broderick with the advantage here.
Colbeck thinks he's got the victory. But Mikey Broderick skins the cat back into the ring.
That's why you never skip the core. Oh, Broderick,
he's looking for the Swoley Grail.
Only Mikey Broderick could make slamming a 7-foot man look easy.
This is just something else added to his repertoire. Mikey Broderick with a squat. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him go.
Goodness!
And he's eliminated him. Mikey Broderick has won the 15-man over-the-top battle royal here at Endgame. And we want to welcome you watching on YouTube to our final show of the year. It's kicked off with a bang. 15-man over-the-top battle royal, but we've got so much up and running. A ladder match for the MCW Tag Team Championship. We've got a fatal four-way for the MCW World Championship. But first, we want to take a moment to thank the beautiful monument for the use of Dancing with the Berry, the official theme song of MCW Endgame. You can find that on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Music. So we thank them for contributing that tune to this show. But Simon, it's going to be a hell of a show.
Oh, it is, and what a show to have rounding out 2025 for MCW. The vacant MCW Championship is on the line in our main event. 4 men hoping to carry that torch into 2026. Caveman Ugg, it was an emotional night when he had to surrender that title, but these men are ready to move forward and to step up. It's going to be an unpredictable night here at Endgame.
Edward Dusk, Slex, Robbie Thorpe, and Matty Hayter. Our main event that is coming up, the MCW World Heavyweight title here at Endgame.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is a fight for freedom match. If Lucky O'Leary manages to win, then Lucas Fantasia will be his assistant forever. However, should Fantasia win, he will win his freedom. Introducing first.
Lucky O'Leary or his side piece. It says it there in plain English, the destroyer of Twinks.
Simon, where's the Lucky Liquid?
Oh, that's a good point, Nims. What the hell?
Lucky O'Leary, normally he comes with Lucky Liquid.
Yeah, well,
he's bone dry for once.
Bone dry. Interesting choice of words. I think it's Lucas Fantasia. He forgot to put the order in. Slacking off. No one said it's not his job yet.
Well, it's a fight for freedom. He's
not but for freedom. He's not free yet. Oh, can't look at Lucky that
and
dry.
his opponents.
Simon, have you seen what Lucky O'Leary's holding? Not Lucky O'Leary. Lucas Fantasia's holding. It's Lucky Liquid. He's got the Lucky Liquid.
Oh, that is disgusting. That's embezzlement, surely.
Well,
you can't take your employer's goods.
You just said it was his job to order the Lucky Liquid, so he's probably just delivering it to Lucas, to Lucky O'Leary now.
He's going to give it to him in person, is he?
That's what a good assistant does.
Well, it's a bit late. The entrance already happened. I figure he's been redirecting Lucky Liquid and stationery and all the goods back to Twinkley. He needs to be investigated.
I'm not quite sure of the delivery protocol where Twintown is, but I'm sure that it's all above board here. Well, look at Lucas Fantasia. This could be the biggest match of his career. He's literally fighting for his freedom. And you can hear the support that he's getting from the MCW faithful.
It is incredible. Both men equally as popular, I'd say.
I don't know if that's quite accurate. The self-proclaimed destroyer of Twinks, Lucky O'Leary gets straight into it and throws Lucas Fantasia straight into the turnbuckle. They lock up once more. Oh, and would you look at the strength of O'Leary? And that's without Lucky Liquid.
The power of Lucky O'Leary. Oh, but the tenacity of Lucas Fantasia just firing back. That ground and pound. That is the thing about Lucas Fantasia. We say it all the time. Looks can be deceiving. He's a tough man. Great competitor.
Air Twink flying through the air. Taking out Lucky O'Leary. Puts him back into the ring.
And again, from two men like this might not be expected to start this way, but there is so much on the line, like you said, Nim. Lucas Fantasia is fighting for his freedom.
Yeah, it was at high stakes back in May that Lucas Fantasia lost to Lucky O'Leary, and the stipulation was that he had to be his personal assistant. And finally he snapped. He's decided enough of this, and he's fighting for his freedom.
And Lucky O'Leary being a great boss and letting his employer have the chance to, breach the contract. And Lucky O'Leary with the pin. It just gave Lucas a face full of that Lucky Liquid.
O'Leary is being savage at the moment. We haven't seen a level of spite in Lucky O'Leary in quite a long time as he just attempts to throw Fantasia out of the ring.
Again, Lucky O'Leary, one of the great young superstars here in MCW. He's got it all. The power, the strength, the technique.
Look at this stalling suplex.
Incredible.
And Lucky O'Leary just drives Fantasia into the mat. Goes for a cover and a kick out by Lucas Fantasia.
Lucky O'Leary on social media, he said he was going to do a lot of things to Lucas Fantasia. He's doing a few of them right now.
It was 12 months ago here at Endgame that Lucky O'Leary joined the Icons. And ever since then, despite what the crowd might be thinking, his career has been on the up and up.
Yeah, for the Icons to give their stamp of approval on a young star like Lucky O'Leary. It's not a decision made lightly.
Fantasia going for a DDT off the top rope, but powered out by O'Leary. And O'Leary just flattens Fantasia once more, goes for a cover. And a kick out by Lucas Fantasia. Look at the frustration on Lucky O'Leary.
He thought he was going to put him away there. Mims, we say it all the time about Lucky O'Leary. Every match he has, we see a new trick up his sleeve. That flying reverse elbow, I don't think we've seen that before. And what a great impact it had.
Looking at Lucky O'Leary, he doesn't look like the sort of person that would study tape. I mean, the only matches I know that he watches back are his own.
If you want to be the best, you got to learn from the best. I think that's how Lucky sees it.
In Lucky's eyes, he certainly is the best. And in Lucas Fantasia's eyes, this fight for freedom, he might not be a free man for a very, very long time if he keeps going like this.
That's right, and Lucky O'Leary, pretty weird, hard decision to make. How much damage do you want to make to the person who's going to continue being your personal assistant?
think it's about making a statement here as a DDT from Lucas Fantasia gets the cover on O'Leary.
And for Fantasia, I can understand the frustration. His career has almost been put on hold at this stage. He wants to accomplish a lot here in MCW, championships, main events, and this has all come to a halt as he serves at the foot of the great Lucky O'Leary.
Lucky O'Leary really has maximised just how much of a personal assistance he's had since high stakes back in May.
Beautiful blue thunder bomb there.
And that's the thing with Lucky O'Leary. We see all the pomp and circumstance with him, but underneath.
Oh, going for the Dominator. Fantasia had it scouted. Brilliant counter there, both men down. Referee Dylan McKay checking on both competitors. Starting the count. In the event of a double counter, what on earth would happen? I think that should default to O'Leary winning.
I think that'd be something that MCW management would have to take up, to be quite honest. But the crowd, the MCW faithful here at a jam-packed Melbourne Pavilion, letting their feelings known. Fantasia bounces off the ropes with the clothesline, delivers another. Sets up O'Leary. O'Leary reverses. A big knee to the face of Lucky O'Leary.
Oh, Fantasia will go into a face buster there. Very unique.
Lucas Fantasia goes for the cover. He can smell freedom. That's no. You can see almost the exasperation on Lucas Fantasia. He knows that he is so close. This is a defining moment for him.
Fantasia gonna take a risk. It may be worth it going up top. But you can see how much has been taken out of him already. Not moving as briskly as he normally does.
We know that Lucas Fantasia does like to get aerial. He could be setting him up. Could this be it? Sashay away attempt. No!
Oh, an unfortunate landing for Fantasia. O'Leary with the tight cover.
Oh, and Lucas Fantasia says no. Lucky O'Leary cannot believe it. And remonstrating with referee Dylan McKay. He reckons that he had that pin done. Oh, he pulls the strap down. O'Leary means business.
He does the destroyer of Twinks. He's got something lined up. Oh no, he just lost grip of Lucas there.
Fantasia just in no man's land at the moment. Referee Dylan McKay trying to get some order. You can't be pushing the ref around.
Well, O'Leary he doesn't want to count out victory.
Lucky O'Leary. Oh! Lucky O'Leary's just been sprayed in the face by some Lucky liquid.
That is no.
A taste the rainbow from Lucas Fantasia, setting him up.
This is unsportsmanlike. You can't spit in someone's face and then slap them.
What are you talking about? Lucky O'Leary just got a taste of his own medicine, quite literally. Fantasia off the top rope, sashay away! This is freedom!
No!
This is the freedom! No! Lucas Fantasia is free!
Here is your winner, and now a free twin, Lucas Fantasia!
Smell that sweet, sweet freedom as Lucas Fantasia breaks the shackles of Lucky O'Leary. No longer is he a servant to an imbecile.
An imbecile?
That's
That
right.
is disrespectful.
That's right. Oh, Lucas Fantasia is a free man, ready to ride off into the sunset. And Lucky O'Leary undone by his own liquid.
Lucas Fantasia, just ungrateful. What a job he had, being Lucky O'Leary's personal assistant. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Now Lucky O'Leary's going to fend for himself. It's going to be hard for a superstar used to that first-class, world-class treatment. Lucky O'Leary's going to have to do his own dishes now. He's going to have to mop his own floor.
Oh, who cares?
Oh.
Lucas Fantasia, you're a free man and you enjoyed. But we want to thank everyone that has tuned in to Endgame, our final show of 2026. But the next time you can catch MCW live is in 2026 when we return to the Thornbury Theatre on February 28th for a very, very special show.
She is the Hellraiser, Kaity Luxe!
Dims, you can feel the mood in the Melbourne Pavilion change. What a contrast. The singing and dancing is over. The Hellraiser is here. Kaity Luxe. You might not say it's an honourable way to earn an opportunity here at MCW, but Kaity Luxe has gotten what she wanted tonight.
Kaity Luxe made her return to MCW at Fight to Survive in the most unconventional of circumstances when she jumped the guardrail and attacked Erica Reed, our MCW Women's Champion, mid-match halting Shay Cassidy's opportunity to win that title.
She's been chomping at the bit. She wants an opportunity. She wasn't going to get it here at MCW. Wasn't professional, but she's going to do it by any means necessary. Absolute chaos. Fight to Survive. We saw security scrambling, management, fans having to clear the way for the Hellraiser, Kaity Luxe.
Shay Cassidy actually demanded this match as well. She knows that her opportunity to get some gold here in MCW was ruined at Fight to Survive last October by Kaity Luxe. And Kaity Luxe doesn't care about opportunities or anything like that. She just wants to fight, whether it's in a ring or not.
Exactly. I was going to say names, and you know, people might be wondering, where is the MCW Women's Champ, Erica Reid? Well, if you saw it on social media, Kaity Luxe took care of her too. Out of the ring.
Shay Cassidy. It's all smiles, all fun and games until that bell rings, and she is one of the best competitors in Australia.
She's going to have to be every single bit of that with someone as dangerous as Kaity Luxe. Unpredictable. Shay Cassidy. Incredible way to start. Different level of aggression from Shay Cassidy.
Yeah, the girly pop sensation has brought her A game. She knows that Kaity Luxe cost her an opportunity. At our last show back in October at the Thornbury Theatre, and she wants to make sure that Kaity pays for that.
Also, Shay Cassidy doing a great job of showing why she deserves another opportunity as well. Not just expecting it, she's fighting for it.
Well, Shay Cassidy has been the #1 contender to the women's title since August this year. We're coming to the turn of 2025, and she's yet to get that title. And one of the reasons is the lady she's in the ring with, Kaity Luxe.
Kaity Luxe trying to sort of jump a few spots in that ranking. I mean, she was never even in the rankings a few months ago. We still don't even know. It's all a very unique situation. Kaity Luxe granted this opportunity to compete tonight.
It's her first time in an MCW ring. Oh, she's going to take out Edwin Lay.
And that shows the disrespect she has for the whole organization, for everything we hold sacred. Threatening the great senior referee Edwin Lay.
There's no such thing as authority in Kaity Luxe's world. She runs by her own rules. Don't think that she's just been sitting on the sidelines for the last 3 years when she hasn't been in MCW. She's been going from promotion to promotion, taking scalps left, right, and center.
Yeah, and for Kaity Luxe, she knows that MCW management are keeping watch. She knows that they're aware of how great she is, but she also knows she hasn't got the call to compete here, in spite of her talent. Which, in my opinion, it's an absolute oversight, a disgrace. So it's great to see her in the ring tonight.
Well, it is an oversight, but there are better ways than jumping the guardrail and attacking two competitors.
Like what, sending a resume in, sending a tape?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe she's done that and it didn't work. So sometimes,
if you're unfamiliar with some of Kaity Luxe's work, she has been a staple of this industry for close to half a decade.
Fish hooking Shay Cassidy. You're right, Im's a lot of experience. She does have it.
Currently, she's controlling the proceedings as Shay Cassidy tries to fight back. Kaity Luxe with a boot to the midsection. Shot to the face. Little roundhouse.
Oh, spinning suplex there, almost a neck breaker.
Just turns Shay Cassidy inside out. Luxe goes for the cover, and it's just a 2 count. And you can see the frustration in Kaity Luxe.
She might have thought she had it wrapped up there. And we got to imagine somewhere the MCW Women's Champ, Erica Reid, she is watching this. She knows that she has unfinished business with both competitors, both professionally and personally.
Kaity Luxe has also sent out a warning shot to the rest of the women on the MCW roster that it doesn't have to be in the ring. She will find you and attack you wherever you are.
That's right, they're all on notice. Watch your back wherever you are. The Hellraiser could be right around the corner.
And so could the girly pop sensation. As Shay Cassidy got a bit of momentum that was cut short by Kaity Luxe.
Creating some distance there. Flies back with a boot, trying to catch her breath in the corner. Luxe charging in, gets caught in that sunset flip.
And Shay Cassidy with the win!
Here is your winner, Shay Cassidy.
A victory for, oh, wait a minute! And Kaity Luxe has snapped! Kaity Luxe has snapped! The record books will show that this is a victory for Shay Cassidy.
Oh, she's one way to make a statement. Oh, this is going too far.
But Kaity Luxe, referee Dylan McKay, we're getting in some reinforcements.
See, Anthony Villani there.
Oh, the MCW Vice President of General Management is in here.
Even for him, this is too much.
Shay Kassidy still the #1 contender with a bit of revenge.
Kaity Luxe, she came in with so much confidence.
I don't know how it's
So much aggression. She might have taken her eyes off it. Shay Kassidy. Oh, look at she is there right now.
and Shay Kassidy. This could be it for Shay Kassidy.
I think it's going to be over though for Kaity Luxe.
But you know what? She does walk away a winner. And as I said,
The following contest is a triple threat ladder match for the MCW Tag Team Championship. Whoever is able to stay on the ladder and bring down both belts will be our Tag Team Champions. Introducing first.
of course, entering via the bar.
Oh, we say it all the time. There is nothing like the atmosphere of MCW Live, especially when the dropout.
This is the dropout!
Scotty Green and the Tuck Man making their way through the sea of people here in the pavilion.
The Tuck Man, one of the rising stars here at MCW. It is official too. The fans voted him as the rising star of 2025. And he's never too far away from his tag team partner, Scotty Green.
That's right. The fans voted for Tuck Man the breakout star. I think they might have been drinking what he drinks.
Probably a good old-fashioned hawker's beer, I would assume.
Don't drink and vote, people. But hey, can't take away from his talent. He is incredible in the ring, and it's great to see him in tag team action, a rare treat here in MCW. Like you said, him and his partner, Scotty Green, that had success around the country. I'm excited to see them together.
Absolutely. We've seen the dropouts scoring wins at PWA in Sydney, Slam Pro Wrestling in Canberra, EPW in Perth. And both men were also in this year's Ballroom Brawl, but this time they have their chance to get some gold together for the first time in MCW. The dropout in one of their biggest opportunities of their career.
And their opponents.
Simon, you want to talk about been there, done that? This is one of the most dominant tag teams you will see in MCW, not just in MCW, but in Australia. Some legendary feuds that they've had with teams like the Velocities, the Brat Pack, international teams like the Lucha Brothers. TMDK and the Bollywood Boys. The Natural Classics, two-time tag team champions here in MCW. Their most recent reign lasted 400 days. They want those tag titles once again.
World-class talents, Tone and Stevie Philippe, world-class athletes. The only thing missing from that resume is the tag team titles in their possession. Because right now, the MCW Tag Team Champions, these men about to enter the Melbourne Pavilion.
They are the MCW Tag Team Champions. Finish tournament, Ryan Ratner, the Water Rapid.
And then these men, Mitch Waterman, Ryan Rapid, they made a believer out of me. They've made believers out of the MCW faithful. We thought they might not get along. We thought the chemistry might not be there, but in spite of that all, they're still the reigning MCW tag champs. They are incredible when they put their chemistry together.
Mitch Waterman, we don't need to talk about how good he is. The only five-time MCW Tag Team Champion here, a former MCW World Champion. But these two started off as rivals. They went to war together. It was the tag title tournament for those vacant belts that put these two together. And somehow they managed to be on the same page. And like you said, the chemistry just added up correctly. And now they sit here as MCW Tag Team Champions for over 150 days.
Putting it all on the line in one of the most dangerous matches. A ladder match is hard enough. Two teams, even worse, three teams. Unpredictability is at a maximum. But that's the risk the Water Rapids are willing to take to prove that they are the best.
Oh, and it is just high octane to start off with. The Tuckman doesn't know what to do.
Oh, the Tuckman forced to mix it up with Tone Philippe. We've got bodies flying everywhere. And of course, you can follow along with the action. Use the hashtag MCWEndgame. Who are you putting your money on? Who is your favorite to take the gold in this match?
Oh! Stereo dive to the outside from Ryan Rapid and Scott Green, coast to coast.
Scotty Green showing his athleticism and the risks he's willing to take. The man is a survivor. He's a fighter.
And Ryan Rapid's getting in early with a ladder.
Showing off the hardware. Pulling out that ladder. Oh, what is Scotty Green doing?
Scotty Green's got a table. This isn't a TLC match.
He's going to try use it either way, I guess. No disqualification. But again, the aim of the game, it's to grab those titles which are hanging high.
Ryan Rapid, he's being rapid as he goes up that ladder trying to get the title. Scotty Green, no, meets him up mid-rung.
Scotty Green getting back to business. Forget about the tables. Let's focus on the ladders.
There goes the Philippes. The Natural Classics just dismantling the other two teams. Stevie Philippe.
The Philippes would have been ropeable if the match ended that early. You can see the frustration just constantly on their faces.
It's not the most stable of ladders either. As Ryan Rapid takes Stevie off.
Just strikes.
A big boot from Stevie Philippe to Ryan Rapid as Tone puts the ladder in the corner. We could be seeing some carnage here.
So there, that unspoken chemistry between Tone and Stevie, our brothers.
And Ryan Rapid in no man's land! Sandwich between the ladder and two angry Philippes.
What are they thinking here? Oh my God!
This is an absolute murder of Ryan Rapid.
Oh, someone's going to have to check on Rapid.
And look at the Philippes. They do not care. The Natural Classics are heartless.
German suplex with the added velocity of that kick. Rapid sent neck first. And Mitch Waterman not even getting a chance to check on his partner. Just jumping into the fight alone right now.
Mitch Waterman Bounces off the rope. Oh, caught in the middle of the ring by Tome Philippe. Look at the strength of Tome. The Tiger splashes Waterman onto the ladder.
Oh, Stevie Philippe with that rope assisted. Obey onto the ladder. Mitch Waterman might be done.
We're in the Classics world at the moment. Here come the dropouts.
Charging in, the dropouts though, just stopping the ladder.
It's 2-on-1. Tone being taken out by the ladder, the dropouts in control.
What are they thinking? Climb it! The titles are right there!
Oh, it's a ladder.
Oh.
It's a ladder face-off. The water rapids and the dropouts. Both armed with ladders.
Neither team losing grip. Standing their ground. Okay, forget the ladders.
Don't worry about the ladders. It's the dropouts and the water rapids. Going 2-on-2. Scotty Green and Ryan Rapid. The Tuckman and Mitch Waterman. The dropouts.
Green goes over, Waterman goes over.
It's a 50%. It's 50% here. I don't know who gets the proper win. Oh, but here comes Tome Philippe.
Competitor for each team in the ring right now.
Ryan Rapid doing some of that ladder in the corner. Oh, and Tome Philippe has just been introduced to a ladder. And the dropouts and the water rapids on the same page for a brief moment as the Tuckman looks to go for glory. Tuckman's had quite a calendar year.
He could cap it off by becoming one half of the tag team champ. Oh my God, what's Rapid? Rapid off the back of Tome onto the ladder.
A big superplex from Ryan Rapid, but wait, Tome Philippe sets him up for a powerbomb. A powerbomb. A buckle bomb into the ladder from Tome Philippe onto Ryan Rapid. Scotty Green into the ring. Goes for a cover. Stevie Philippe gets eaten. A drop kick from Waterman takes out Stevie. A big super kick from Scotty Green.
Incredible cutter there from Scotty Green. Wahlberg-esque. And what action we're seeing. MCW Endgame, the best pro wrestling in the country. And we thank you for watching on YouTube. Use the hashtags MCW Endgame. We are seeing an instant classic.
Mitch Waterman looking for a coast to coast, and he delivers! And Tome Philippe,
Battered in the corner there.
he's been sandwiched by a ladder.
There you go, you don't need us to tell you, let the 1,000 here in the pavilion tell you. This is awesome indeed.
We are jam-packed here in Melbourne Pavilion, and we thank you for watching on YouTube. The dropouts have got the title in. The Tuckman can smell it. He can smell the chance for gold. As I said, it's been a heck of a year. Oh, he's got the bigger ladder. They have got the bigger ladder.
Scotty Green.
Scotty Green. This is smart from the dropouts. Tuckman. Wait a minute.
Ooh, Tuckman thought he was playing King of the Castle. Had one. Who's he got? He's got Tome Philippe isolated, but Waterman fighting back, trying to knock Scotty Green off that perch.
Scotty Green couldn't quite get it. What's Mitch Waterman doing? Mitch Waterman, he's got the ladder. Both of these two teams, this is very dangerous.
Oh, that loaded vest.
The bulletproof vest from the Rogue Army. A buckle bomb from Stevie Philippe.
That is why the Natural Classics are so dangerous. Knowing exactly how to use everything out there.
Tuckman through the table. Tuckman's gone through the table. Tucky is out cold.
So dangerous. These 6 men putting their bodies all on the line for the glory of becoming the MCW Tag Team Champs on the biggest stage here at the Pavilion, here at Endgame.
And Tuckman
Oh, it's just a
He's out
scramble.
cold. Now this is just, it's every man for themselves. Ryan Rapid up top. The Natural Classics. Mitch Waterman on the tightrope.
Oh, Rapid hitting that destroyer on Stevie.
Tone Philippe looks like he's going to get the titles. No.
Oh, Waterman.
The
trying to
Rapids.
find balance on that scaffold.
The Water Rapids. This is a dangerous scenario. Oh, a huge cutter.
Cutter from Waterman.
Come on, Brian.
Oh, it wasn't pretty, but it's done the job.
Rapid needs to get the titles. He needs to get his hands on the belt. And he's done it. The Water Rapids retain.
It's a high bar to set when you hear everyone say this is going to be an instant classic, this is going to steal the show. These 6 men lived up to that, and these 2 men specifically, Ryan Rapid, Mitch Waterman, proved why they are the best tag team in the country, one of the best tag teams in the world. In spite of all of the early challenges they have been, they've overcome that all. Iron sharpened iron, and the Water Rapids have made believers out of everyone here. The MCW Tag Team Champions still.
Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rapid reign supreme. Their tag team title championship secured. But take nothing away from the dropouts. Take nothing away from the Natural Classics. This was an absolute war.
But what a way to end the year for a tag team wrestling here at MCW. This is one of the strongest tag team divisions in the world. I can't wait to see what happens in 2026. The Water Rapids are going to have to fight hard to keep hold of these titles.
Absolutely. This has been an absolute bonza first half of the show. It's MCW Endgame. Use the hashtag MCW Endgame to be a part of the conversation if you're watching at home on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. We've got a huge second half of the show coming up. A fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight Championship. And a huge grudge match comes next when Tommy Knight and Jarvis go head-to-head to try and settle the fallout from Fight to Survive. It's MCW Endgame. Stick with us.
The Loose Ledge has been fighting hard to restore the legacy of the Intercommonwealth title. But waiting for him at Endgame is not just any former foe, but the former MCW World Champion, the example, Ricky Sack. After experiencing a close shave at Fight to Survive, the embarrassed Clydesdale tried to take it out on his former partner. Now Absolute Excellence gets his shot at revenge. After leaving Tommy Knight hanging at Fight to Survive, Jarvis was laid out on the stage by the heavyweight. The two can settle their differences under the bright lights of the pavilion. And in our main event, with Caveman Ugg cut down by injury, 4 of the very best in the country collide to determine who will lead us into 2026 as the new MCW World Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW Intercommonwealth Championship. Introducing first,
good run for the Intercommonwealth Championship. He said it from day one. The moment he entered MCW, his goal was to become a champion. He's held the MCW World Championship. Now he wants what Adam Brooks considers his title, the Intercommonwealth title, the championship that represents some of the greatest matches in MCW history.
Simon, we don't need to talk about just how good Ricky South is. He was one of the most dominant forces ever since he entered this company. He held that title for 160 days, the 2024 Ballroom Brawl winner.
And his opponent.
Even the Cliff Notes version of Ricky South's resume is extremely impressive, but when you talk impressive resumes in the world of pro wrestling, Adam Brooks has a lot of men beating him. He is the preeminent MCW Intercommonwealth Champion.
You are not wrong there, Simon. Triple threats, fatal four-ways, ladder matches, 3 stages of hell. Adam Brooks literally can out-wrestle anyone, anytime, any match type. When it comes to champions, no one even comes close to him. He's a 5-time Intercommonwealth champion, the only man to win that belt 5 times, a former MCW World Champion, an MCW Tag Team Champion, a Ballroom Brawl winner. He is the MCW Grand Slam Champion.
This promotion is where it is today because of the hard work this man has put in, and he's going to defend the honor of MCW, his title as he calls it, against Ricky South on the biggest stage here at Endgame.
Ricky South is in hostile territory.
Introducing first, the challenger. Originally from Manly, now residing in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Here's the example, Ricky South. And his opponent, hailing from Dingley, is your MCW Intercommonwealth Champion, the Loose Ledge, Adam Brooks.
As usual, a hell of an ovation for Dingley's finest, Adam Brooks. For our interstate and international fans, if you're wondering, where do you find someone like Adam Brooks? Dingley is the answer.
Well, just a stone's throw away in the suburbs is where Adam Brooks was born and spawned. But, you know, Simon, since winning that title back in March, he has really next leveled it. He's accepted all challenges. Ryan Rappert, Lucky O'Leary. He was even in Invercargill, New Zealand, defending that title in SPW. It was even defended at EPW in Perth last October. No matter where you go, if Brooksy takes that belt with you, there is a good chance he's leaving with it.
And it's crazy to say that there even is a next level for Adam Brooks because he operates on a higher level as a pro wrestler, but something about that Intercommonwealth Championship, it's like a power up for Adam Brooks.
And that's why Ricky South wants it. All Ricky South, these are two former MCW World Champions, but that Intercommonwealth title is a belt that holds so much prestige. We've seen people like Will Ospreay hold it, Robbie Eagles, but it's still been Adam Brooks' title. Ricky South hates that. He's all about ending dynasties.
And he could do that tonight, you're right, Nims. Just changing the legacy, changing the talking points surrounding that title is what Ricky South wants to accomplish, and he wants to do it in the ring, hold for hold, move for move, and that's what we're seeing so far. Beautiful backslide from Adam Brooks.
First cover of the night, little cradle, and a kick out by Ricky South. Oh, a thunderous slap from Ricky South. We heard it before, he's now residing in Vancouver, Canada. He's been wrestling there for the past 4 months, but he still makes the trips back to Australia to wrestle for PWA, to wrestle for EPW, to wrestle for MCW. Ricky South just loves a fight.
He really does. The example lives, eats, and breathes professional wrestling.
One of the last of the dying breed of old school wrestlers. He's got a devastating pile driver, which has won him world titles against Caveman Ugg, Mick Moretti.
That's right, he can stop legacies, stop title reigns in an instant. Always a safe bet. Ricky South. Into Brooksy there.
But Brooksy has that agility and that quickness. Brooksy has the strength of a heavyweight, but the agility of a cruiserweight.
I always say that if you're talking stats, if you're talking, points on what someone does and how good they are at everything, Adam Brooks is the all-rounder. No holes in his game. Continued to grow throughout his career. And again, Adam Brooks has taken his talents internationally. He's wrestled
In Japan,
been to in the US,
in the United States, yeah, the UK.
You find a continent with a wrestling ring, Adam Brooks is going to end up there.
And it's not often you see Ricky South on the back foot.
Adam Brooks, Ricky South where he wants him. Vito, suicide dive.
That's the strength of Ricky South and the violence that's unleashed from the example.
Using his surroundings as a weapon.
This is all legal.
And you know, Ricky South, he's aware. I was going to say he's aware of the count. He knows he can't become champion with a count out, but he can definitely milk that 10 count.
Definitely do some damage, that's for sure.
And it's cliche to say, but the Intercommonwealth Championship, it does symbolize being the workhorse of the promotion. You're going to be in the matches that fans know, okay, this is going to be a classic. I'm going to see some great technical wrestling. I'm going to see a quote-unquote classic, a 5-star match.
Simon, it doesn't matter what the smart critics or even the fans have to say about this. Ricky South doesn't care about other people's opinions. Ricky South is, like I said, he's an old school grappler. His whole thing is to show who is the most dominant force, who's the strongest. It's survival of the fittest with Ricky South as we see him just manhandle Adam Brooks.
Ricky South rising with that cover. And you're right, Ricky South is an amazing wrestler almost in spite of people like that. He doesn't do what you expect someone to do, to pander to the fans. He doesn't care. He wins championships, he wins matches, he makes that money and proves he's the best in ring.
Long-time fans of Ricky South are probably thinking, yep, we already know all this about Ricky. And new school fans are probably seeing him dishing a beating to Adam Brooks and thinking, yep, that seems about right. But there's the resilience of Brooksy. He doesn't just go down without a fight.
Oh no, he's a bulldog. He's tenacious. We've seen Adam Brooks take an absolute beating, like you mentioned before, Nims, in almost every type of match you can imagine. He keeps fighting back. Oh! Just a punt to the giant head of Ricky South. Incredible suplex into the corner there from the loose ledge.
What we've seen so far is Brooksy goes for the cover. And a kick out by Ricky South.
The fans here that have jam-packed the Melbourne Pavilion. Those familiar chants of Brooksy ringing out. You know that's got to be frustrating for Ricky South.
Look at Adam Brooks go. Brooksy almost playing with his food here a little bit. And gets straight back to business. With some chops to Ricky South.
Well, I kind of like it. This is Adam Brooks almost wanting to prove that he can hang with Ricky South when it comes to standing toe-to-toe and striking. And, you know, Adam Brooks has really done a great job of shaking that stigma of being, oh, well, okay, he's really quick, he's fast, he does some fancy high-flying stuff. No, Adam Brooks is going to stand in the middle of the ring and fight.
Adam Brooks also has an equally as impressive resume of battles. He's gone toe-to-toe with Mustafa Ali, Brian Cage for the TNA X Division title. He's also defeated Robbie Eagles and Will Ospreay for that very belt that he's holding now.
Some of the greatest matches in MCW history, in Australian wrestling history. Adam Brooks has been a part of it. And you are witnessing another one to add to that list tonight. Around the world, we thank you for joining us on YouTube.
And use the hashtag MCWEndgame to be a part of the conversation. As Brooksy with that, I was going to say with that agility and quickness, but Ricky South caught him.
He's seen that one before. Oh,
Ricky South, look at him working on the back. Oh, and a massive knife edge chop to floor. Adam Brooks. Brooksy's in no man's land at the moment.
Very unique from Ricky South there, and that's the advantage someone of his size has, those long limbs, being able to deliver kicks to the top of the back like that. And this is why we love MCW. The long-term fans know if you're joining us for the first time, you are witnessing the level of talent we have here. The greatest in the world, they compete here in MCW.
Talk about two former world champions going at it. Oh, and Ricky South just turning Adam Brooks inside out and going for the stretch.
I love it. Didn't waste too much time. Saw Adam Brooks in a position, that opening for the submission. Brooks in that stretch. What would this do to the psyche of Adam Brooks if Ricky South got him to submit out in the middle of the ring?
Brooksy fights back with some headbutts, knocks Ricky South right into his back. Some driving elbows into the face of Ricky South from Adam Brooks. Both men are absolutely spent here at MCW Endgame.
Some of that extra aggression, that warrior spirit, that fighting spirit that Adam Brooks has continued to gain as he becomes a veteran in the industry, going over to Japan, competing over there.
Adam Brooks, part of the Pro Wrestling Noah N1 Victory Tournament.
And he's told us how proud he was to compete. It felt like a fight, it felt different, and he came back a different person.
Absolutely.
Brutal kick to the face there from Brooksy.
Brooksy knocking Ricky South off his feet, goes for the cover. And a kick out by Ricky South. Some frustration there from Adam Brooks.
And you can see it normally, Adam Brooks gets rolling that momentum. He strings offense together so well, but Ricky South able to absorb it. Kick out, he's still alive. Adam Brooks
dodging some haymakers as he takes out Ricky South from the knees.
Extremely creative.
Brooksy, big kick to the corner. Ricky South with that big boot to Adam Brooks. Brooksy returns fire.
Both men seem to know each other so well. Students of the game, veterans, we know all that. They know the game plan, and it's great to see. It's a violent game of chess here, move for move. Just when you think one man has the advantage, the other five, something like that.
Look at the strength on Adam Brooks and Ricky South. Ricky South is flat in his back. Brooksy crawls and crawls for that cover. But look at the ring presence of the example. Ricky South, he's a ring general. He knows what he's doing. And Brooksy can just see that he has been outsmarted, outfoxed.
That's years of experience from Ricky South. That it almost becomes instinct. His body knew. Roll out of the way. Oh, but Adam Brooks, wherever you are, he can still hit it.
That's it, Simon. It doesn't matter whether you're inside the ring, outside the ring. Wherever you are, Adam Brooks has got an answer for you.
Yeah, if Adam Brooks is breathing, he's still coming for you.
See, sit down powerbomb. This is it. And Ricky South kicks out.
The cardio, the engine, the heart of Adam Brooks is unmatched.
Brooksy really diving into his moveset here.
He really is. And it is insane, the level of skill for him to rush out. He hit that dive, went in the ring, and still power up a man as big as Ricky South.
You forget, you think, oh, Adam Brooks is a high flyer, he's this, he's that. No, he's a complete wrestler.
Yeah, he is. An absolute beast in the ring.
If you take him out from the sky, he will just go and ground and pound. Speaking of going to the sky, Brooksy ready for a takeoff. But Ricky South spotted it.
Ricky South avoided disaster there. Knew that could only end badly.
The example and the loose ledge going toe-to-toe on the apron. Quite precarious here at MCW Endgame. A big boot. Oh! Ricky South just... Brooks back to his feet. Oh! DDT to the outside! A huge DDT to the outside. Ricky South suffered a neck injury a couple of years ago, and Brooksy might have attacked the weak point and found the place that deals out maximum damage.
Adam Brooks doing a great job exploiting that injury with that
sets
massive
him up.
DDT. Oh, Ricky South had enough in him. Scouted the swanton. Lariat to the back of the neck. Oh, turning Adam Brooks inside out.
Pole driver! Pole driver! We're going to have a new Intercommonwealth champion! Brooksy kicks out! Brooksy kicks out! That pole driver has ended the careers of so many wrestlers, so many championship reigns.
Oh, you could hear it here in the Melbourne Pavilion. You could feel it. Everybody thought Adam Brooks was done. He found something inside of him to kick out. Ricky South, though, not wasting time, targeting the neck again after those lariats and the pole driver.
And look at him. He's got Adam Brooks just desperately trying to get to the ropes.
It's a Dingley ring out as Ricky South puts those hooks in. Got the body scissors and the sleeper. Middle of the ring.
Middle of the ring. Terrific presence from Ricky South.
And this is about as close to the end as it can get for a title reign.
Brooksy's in no man's land.
And how he still fights, crawling onto his hands and knees.
Look at the strength. Just... Oh, but Ricky South's got to let go. Ricky South's got to let go. He doesn't want to be disqualified here.
Right, Adam Brooks, he does have that rope break. Adam Brooks!
Brooksy!
You've got to be kidding. Oh!
Brooksy just... That was a desperation move. That was the only way he could break the hold. Yeah. Using his own body weight and the top rope to just free himself from Ricky South.
Hey, if the referee, if Edwin Lay wasn't going to break it there, Adam Brooks, desperate times, desperate measures, showing his strength there, but he might have taken everything he had left out of himself. Both men are down. And of course, in the event of a double countout, if the referee reaches the 10, it would be a no contest. Oh, but that's not how Adam Brooks wants to defend his title.
Look at Brooksy. Brooksy just knows. Brooksy knows that this is a war. He's gone into every single trick in his kit bag.
He's got to be running low on those reserves.
No,
we say it.
Absolutely not. Meeting Ricky South in the middle of the ring. Ricky South. Oh, with a discus elbow.
But Adam Brooks.
A backstabber from Brooksy. No, but that's ineffective on Ricky South with a big boot.
South hooking. Oh!
No! What a move from Adam Brooks. The cover. And Ricky South has kicked out.
Too much to call, both men operating at such a high level.
Brooksy with the big drop kick. Brooksy's calling it. This is going to be the end.
Brooks in
Swanton! Swanton onto Ricky South.
It's elementary at this point. No! Oh, you could see production were ready to hit the music. I was ready to ring the bell.
Just listen to the silence. The silence from the Melbourne Pavilion.
You don't need more than one hand to count of how many people can even kick out of a Swanton bomb. Adam Brooks.
I've never seen anyone kick out of the Swanton bomb. Brooksy can't believe it. The MCW faithful can't believe it.
After all that has got to absolutely shatter the spirit of Adam Brooks. He's just witnessed somebody kick out of his ace in the hole, the Swanton bomb. Every championship you mentioned there has been sealed with that move.
Brooksy is enraged. He doesn't know what to do. 1 + 1 is not equal 2 anymore.
If there's anything that can rattle and throw off Adam Brooks, it's got to be that.
The Melbourne Pavilion is stunned. Oh!
Ricky South somehow not stunned, still charging back.
Where does Ricky South find this? Codebreaker from the top rope. Adam Brooks just rallying, going into all of his arsenal. A shotgun dropkick into the corner.
Adam Brooks having to run it back, hitting that clothesline again. Is Adam Brooks thinking he's got Ricky South hooked?
Surely not.
He's in a position in the corner.
No, Ricky South.
Oh, this is so
This
dangerous.
is dangerous.
Oh! With that package suplex from the corner.
Brooksy goes for take 2. Swanton! Swanton! This is going to be it.
MCW Intercommonwealth Champion, Adam Brooks.
What a feather in the cap for Adam Brooks. His final show for MCW here at Endgame to defend the MCW Intercommonwealth Championship. To walk out of 2025 still holding what Adam Brooks calls his title after an absolute war like that.
People are going to look back at that footage of Ricky South kicking out of Adam Brooks' swanton and think that was AI generated. Because
Unbelievable.
I have never seen that ever happen in an MCW ring. Adam Brooks has won so many championships.
Show of respect.
It's not often that you get these kudos from Ricky South.
I think even Ricky South knows. For any fan, for anyone who said, okay, the year's almost done, we're in December, let's put our list of match of the year together. No, leave room for this one. What an absolute classic we just witnessed. For everyone here live, what a privilege to witness something as good as this. Ricky South, Adam Brooks absolutely tore it up. And for those watching on YouTube, if this was your first time joining us for an MCW event, you have just witnessed the best wrestling in the world. Wow, just wow.
I still can't believe that he kicked out of the swanton.
I don't think Adam Brooks can believe it.
That doesn't happen. That never happens. But kudos to Ricky South. We've got a huge show coming up here at MCW. Endgame. Use the hashtag on social media. But it was Endgame 2024, this time last year, where we saw the return of Anth Cava and the Clydesdale to Melbourne City Wrestling. From that, somehow a partnership was formed, a friendship that just dissolved and broke down in a spectacular fashion. And now, we're hopefully going to be seeing that all resolved.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Making his way through the Cava section, it's absolute excellence, and Cava.
What a way to make an entrance for Anth Cava, a man who's so early on in his career, people pegged him as one of the breakout stars. This man would be the future of MCW. He's living up to that potential now, and he's got the respect and adulation of the fans. Saw that Cava section in effect as he made his way for what could be the biggest match of his career.
Look at him, he's one of the OG graduates of the MCW Academy. Over half a decade of experience in the ring. And he is multifaceted as an athlete as well.
And his opponents.
Mulleted Maverick. He shouldn't be having that mullet, by the way.
I don't know what you're talking about. When you're a thoroughbred, like the Clydesdale, your hair grows quicker than most men, quicker than most horses. There's a special shampoo it's got me on.
Right.
Not fit for human consumption.
Clearly, it's only you and the Dale that need to deal with that one. This is it, a grudge match. Two former tag team partners. So the Clydesdale and Anth Cava, a tag team that were making ground in the tag team tournament for the vacant titles here in MCW earlier this year. They even made the final. But it was the Dale that betrayed Cava in the ballroom brawl match. And ever since then, he's been doing everything to try and derail Anth Cava's comeback.
Sounds like propaganda, Nims. I don't know if that's how it really happened. That's the story. Anth Cava with a great early shot of strength.
Cava's had a fantastic year. He is just on a tear, but it's been the Clydesdale, this mulleted moron, that somehow keeps being a thorn in his side.
Great DDT there from the Clydesdale.
Look at the Dale, he's fully off the bit here. Just going out about it with a freedom of a man that knows he's got nothing to prove because he is an idiot.
This is all very slanderous. I'm going to tell the Clyesdale senators. I can't believe you question the validity and the ethics of his hair. His beautiful mullet.
Oh, look at the Clydesdale just mocking Cava.
He's probably just checking the pockets for any suspicious supplements that Anth Cava might be taking.
And that's another thing too. Not only did the Clydesdale try to derail Anth Cava's career with a false positive sample test, thanks to the stupid idiots that are the physicals, the morons that think they're stuck in another decade. And Cava just powers the Dale.
Look, just attacking a man while he's wearing a robe. That is just...
What are you talking about? The Dale almost
That's got to be
ruined.
illegal.
The Dale
Oh my
almost...
God! He just knocked his hair off. And Cava should be disqualified. He just pulled the mullet off the Clydesdale. This is disgusting. Oh, for the Clyde lock.
The Clyde lock?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that one before. Mitch.
Absolutely. Oh! Look at Cava. What a physique, what a specimen Anth Cava is. As a power lifter, he's won competitions. He's won medals in bodybuilding. He's won titles in boxing, and he would be an absolute superstar in professional wrestling if it wasn't for that meddling, mulleted moron that is the Clydesdale.
Oh, see, look, after you settle that, Clydesdale has been a great bloke.
Do not
showing some honour.
Do not
He
trust.
wants to rekindle the friendship.
The Dale is an absolute snake.
He's feeling nostalgic. He yearns for the years of the CNC connection.
The CNC connection.
Clyde and Cava. It's back. Oh,
No, it isn't.
It's that Clyde rack that he taught
He's
Cava.
racking. Wait a minute, what is it? It's the physicals. The physicals. With a urine, is that a urine sample?
They're just following doctor's orders.
They're following doctor's orders. Cava sets him up.
Cava, the power of absolute excellence.
And Cava has just knocked out both of the physicals. Wait a minute. Where did Clydesdale get that trumpet? Where did Clydesdale get that trumpet? What? No way, no. That is an absolute injustice.
Oh, Clydesdale has said it before. Absolute excellence. No, absolute choke artist. Cava chokes again. Oh, the new face of Flemington. It is the Clydesdale. Move over half yours. It's all about the Clydesdale. We need to give him a cup of some sort.
And look at this stupid victory lap.
Oh, what a way to end 2025. Did you know that 2026 is the year of the horse? How appropriate for the Clydesdale to end this year with a victory and go into 2026 a winner.
It is absolute horse, you know what? That's what it is. And Cava with the...
That is disgusting.
Cava with the B sample. Oh. Look, there's been a lot of people that have been...
What? Wash your face. Wash it off.
Simon, there's been a lot of people pissed at Flemington, but I don't reckon you've ever seen anyone get doused like the Clydesdale has by Anth Cava.
So they say it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Jesus, use the hashtag MCWEndgame. I don't even know how to describe that.
An absolute injustice. That is what you call that. What is up with the physicals? When did they get involved with this moron that is the Clydesdale?
He's a moron. That man needs to see a doctor. Something toxic in his
Well, at Fight to Survive in October, we were absolutely shocked when Tommy Knight was eliminated by the Icons and took out his frustrations on Jarvis for no reason. Now, it's time for the score to be settled, and we look forward to seeing if Jarvis gets some comeuppance against the heavyweight, Tommy Knight. That is next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Bitch, I'm on a rampage, mask on my damn face.
Hailing from Adelaide, South Australia, weighing in at 134 kilos. This is the last heavyweight, Tommy Knight.
You can see the focus on the face of Tommy Knight. Tonight, it's just about taking that out on Jarvis.
I still don't understand, Simon. I was watching Fight to Survive. All of Team Jarvis were on the same page.
And his opponent.
Team captain at Fight to Survive last October, leading quite a union against the Icons. But somehow Tommy Knight let his frustrations get the better of him and unwittingly took it all out on Jarvis, much to the dismay of not just the MCW faithful, but of Jarvis as well. He's the one that recruited this man, the heavyweight, to fight him against the Icons, and now Jarvis wants to settle it in the ring.
Well, Nims, I spoke to Tommy Knight backstage. I tried getting into his headspace, seeing where he's at, what he's feeling going into this match. And for him, this is only frustration for Jarvis. He felt like in that match at Fight to Survive, he took a hit and sacrificed himself for Jarvis while Jarvis had his eyes off the prize momentarily. Tommy Knight isn't here to do Jarvis's dirty work.
Absolutely not. And this is the thing. You don't have to look at the stat sheet to see that Jarvis is outgunned here up against the heavyweight Tommy Knight. But Jarvis doesn't care. He doesn't have to be the biggest dog in the fight. He's got the loudest bark.
Extremely talented, both men, but in two totally different ways. See it there. Tommy Knight for the big kick. Jarvis just too quick, too slick. It's the greatest.
And Tommy Knight's had a phenomenal year. His 2025 calendar year looked incredible. We saw him at AEW Grand Slam Australia at the start of the year taking on Mark Davis. And maybe Tommy Knight just feels like he's not getting the respect from Australian wrestling fans. And he's taken it out not just on Jarvis, but the MCW faithful.
Look, for Tommy Knight, I don't think this is about what everyone is thinking about him or what people might have said about his decision. For Tommy Knight, this is just laser focused at Jarvis. For Jarvis, though, that has got to be so frustrating. Like you said, he recruited Knight. He recruited the greatest team. His mission is still to destroy the Icons. And now he's got Tommy Knight to deal with, not side by side, but face to face.
Tommy Knight. Look at the arrogance of Tommy Knight.
Well, again, Tommy Knight, call him the last heavyweight, you call him the heavyweight. He's going to outmatch Jarvis when it comes to size and power.
Jarvis is severely outgunned here by Tommy Knight. But Jarvis is no stranger to taking out the big dog in the fight, I can tell you that. He's got wins against Rocky Monero, Robbie Thorpe. We mentioned his battles against the icons, and he has come up trumps.
That's right, for Jarvis, doesn't matter if it's outsized, outnumbered, he can dig in deep and find a way to win. It's going to be a hell of an accomplishment if he can overcome the heavyweight tonight. Kick out from Jarvis.
And you need to worry about Tommy Knight too, because clearly he's at a very unstable sort of mind frame. We saw just how he decimated Jarvis on the stage at the Thornbury Theatre at Fight to Survive back in October.
Well, that's a great point too. That instability, that mindset that he's in. He can say, oh, well, I'm not taking this out on anyone. It's only Jarvis. But look at how much damage he's willing to do just based on what he saw as a slight, as somebody not being there when they need it.
You talk about that though, Simon. I mean, you mentioned Jarvis's issues with the icons. But at this moment, this is one hell of a detour. And look at that! As Tommy Knight just turns Jarvis inside out.
I just knocked him out cold.
Jarvis's focus has been taken away from the icons, taken away from title glory, and it's focused on Tommy Knight at the moment. Tommy Knight doesn't care. Put someone in front of Tommy and he will beat the ever-loving tar out of him.
Yeah, he said when he made his return to MCW not too long ago, he said he's here to become champion, to get to the top of MCW. For him, he sees it the other way. Like you said, Tommy Knight has become a detour for Jarvis. Well, Jarvis has become a detour for Tommy Knight. He got dragged into the battle with the icons. He went along with it. It was the right thing to do. But Jarvis, in that match, made the decision not to be there for him. So for Tommy Knight, he's got to destroy Jarvis now. You know who's going to be loving this, though? The icons.
Absolutely. Their biggest enemy is being taken out by literally one of the biggest superstars in Australian professional wrestling. As Tommy Knight, just with that huge elbow, these big soup bones that he has.
Almost by chance, it's become divide and conquer. For the icons, they can just sit back, relax and watch these two men absolutely knock each other's blocks off. Roundhouse, that overhead kick, that Palais kick. If you want to call it that from Jarvis, incredible.
And look at Jarvis. He has copped a hell of a beating. Is he setting up KO Gold?
Oh, a shout out.
A shout out to Evan. Maybe not. But we do miss you, Evan. As you're doing great things overseas. No, not a brainbuster!
My shades of the golden boy. Oh. Jarvis absolutely planted with that brainbuster.
And Jarvis kicks out.
Jarvis, he may be the most resilient star in the history of MCW. So tenacious.
And it just goes to show just what Jarvis has in his arsenal. Not just what he has in the arsenal. We've seen his Pele kick, we've seen the clip it, but to actually pay tribute to a former Intercommonwealth champion, Emin Usman, the golden boy, and whip out some of his moves.
And that might have been a great game plan. I don't think Tommy Knight normally wouldn't have seen it coming, but he was ready there. Oh, clip it!
That's all she wrote. And that's it! Jarvis with the win!
Here is your winner, Jarvis!
We've said it before, and we've said it again. He calls himself the greatest, and now you know why.
Every time I question a decision by Jarvis to break away from the icon, to choose him as his targets, to say I'm going to run headfirst into this, to go into a match with Tommy Knight, he continues to prove me wrong, he continues to shine. Now, when Jarvis has a targeted flyer, he doesn't miss.
Once again, Jarvis. He might not be the biggest dog, but he has got the biggest bite. A man of the people. And look at him. This isn't over. 2025. Well, Jarvis ends 2025 with a victory. And now it's eyes forward to 2026.
We say it all the time, the future is bright for Jarvis. If he can continue to survive and thrive like he's done for Tommy Knight, he's got to go back to the drawing board. He came up short there, and you know that's going to build extra frustration. It's going to be exciting to see where both men head in 2026. But we continue on with Endgame now.
Absolutely. Now at Fight to Survive, Caveman Ugg had to relinquish his MCW World Heavyweight Championship due to injury. But now we need to crown a champion, and we have got 4 of the most exciting superstars here in MCW to sort out who will get that gold. That is coming up next.
My doctor has told me I've suffered what could be a career-ending injury. And as much as I want to go on, I can't. Because of all the experiences, the joy that we've shared together, it's been incredible. So I'm going to get that surgery, do the rehab, and I promise each and every one of you, I will be back, and I will be a 3-time MCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Caveman Ugg put MCW first, relinquishing his title so the MCW faithful can have a champion. Now the only question is, who will it be? Robbie Thorpe has smashed every goal he set in 2025 and storms into Endgame as one of the most dominant forces in the country. Edward Dusk has vanquished the demons and finally has his fingertips on greatness. Matt Hayter is a wild card and a dangerous one at that, conniving, unpredictable, and a proven track record of winning championships. There is no MCW without Slex, and on the eve of a new year, could the business lead us forward once again as an unprecedented 4-time world champion? The wait is over. Live from the Melbourne Pavilion, we crown a new MCW World Champion. This is Endgame.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way to crown a new MCW World Champion. Introducing first,
Icons.
Simon, look at that aura on the gift, Robbie Thorpe.
and the second competitor.
Robbie Thorpe, the gift, he's looking confident as always. And if you want to talk confidence, this man oozes confidence. Official ego, Matt Hayter. history making. This would be one of a kind. Matt Hayter, only just making his return to MCW. He's already headlining one of the biggest shows we've ever had. MCW Endgame, main event, Melbourne Pavilion. 1,000 people jamming this venue. And Matt Hayter could walk out at the top of the mountain already.
He's got more than a decade of experience. Hayter recently lost the Riot City Wrestling Championship last month at Battle of Supremacy 19, so he'll be keen to get his hand on some gold again. Coming off a big win in a six-man scramble at Fight to Survive last October.
What an impression he made early on.
Hayter could be the dark horse here in this fatal four-way for the MCW World Heavyweight Championship.
A whole lot of pieces had to fall in place, but the spot he's found himself in, a vacant MCW Championship. It is Matt Hayter's for the taking. He said Endgame is going to be Matt Hayter's house.
And the third competitor.
Statement to make from one of the best to ever do it. You can simply call him the Biz. Professional wrestling is this man. Resumes in.
He's the only three-time MCW World Champion. Another MCW Grand Slam winner. It's only him and Adam Brooks with that distinction. You'd have to say he's the hot price favorite to win the MCW World Championship once again.
Always the safest bet. Is Slex. Just staring a hole through his competitors, staring a hole through the kid.
And introducing the final competitor.
This is what I brought you, this you can keep. This is what I brought you, may forget me. I promise to depart, just promise one thing. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep. This is what I brought you, this you can keep. This is what I brought you, may forget me. I promise you my heart, just promise to sing. Kiss my eyes and lay me to sleep.
December underground to the top of the mountain to be crowned MCW champion. for the first time. It is all he's been focused on for so long, to prove everybody wrong, including the general manager who stands outside the ring, Rocky Monero. He said, Edward Dusk, you're not the guy. You're not going to be the face of the company. You don't have what it takes. Edward Dusk is here to prove him wrong.
Edward Dusk had the MCW World Championship won at anniversary in March this year, but Rocky Monero cost him that victory, interfering in the match, and ever since, Dusk has set his sights on that world title. The Icons have just put roadblock after roadblock.
Introducing first, he was accompanied to the ring by General Manager Rocky Monero. Hailing from Grimsby, representing the Icons, he is the 2025 Ballroom Brawl winner, the Gift, Robbie Thorpe. And his opponent, hailing from Adelaide, South Australia, he is the best wrestler Stevie Wonder has ever seen. This is official ego, Matt Hayter. Introducing next, he is one of the pillars of MCW. This is the Biz Select. And our final competitor, he is the son of a witch. He is more than mortal. He is the eternal Edward Dusk.
See it there, that's what it's all about, the vacant MCW World Heavyweight Championship.
What is Rocky Monero and Robbie Thorpe? Look at this. The Icons, just slimy individuals.
Just some last-minute encouragement from Dad, from Rocky Monero. Some wise words to the one, to the gift, Robbie Thorpe. There you go. Rocky Monero making his way to the back like a professional, letting these four men settle it in the ring. History made. We are guaranteed a brand new world champion.
And Slacks has just taken out Robbie Thorpe. A bit of retribution from Fight to Survive last October as Hayter and Dusk go head to head. Oh, Sleeks has had enough. Sleeks has had enough.
They're right out front.
Sleeks and Robbie Thorpe are fighting through the crowd. This is madness.
While in the ring, we've got Edward Dusk and Matt Hayter. And that is the only place a fall can be made. Pinfall, submission. Oh, Edward Dusk. Oh, he's setting up Hayter for the wicked end. Matt Hayter able to do a head scissors of sorts. We've got Slex.
Sleeks and Robbie Thorpe are fighting in the people. They're fighting in the MCW faithful.
Up close and personal. If you're watching at home, if you missed out on a ticket, this is why you got to be quick. You can see it.
Well, the Biz is certainly open on Sundays. Oh, a huge slap! A knife-edge chop from Slex, the MCW Grand Slam champion, former holder of that title, as Robbie Thorpe is being just dismantled.
Well, Slex is as angry as it gets with what transpired at Fight to Survive.
This is payback. This is more than the championship for Slex.
Right, putting the Icons behind him. The Biz out for himself.
Slex is just PO'd. And Edward Dusk is just going about his business as he does. Oh, Oh, and Thorpe and Hayter, a meeting of the minds. Slex knocks Thorpe out as Edward Dusk does the same to Matt Hayter. Slex and Edward Dusk, the two men left standing in the ring.
Oh, this is a situation of be careful what you wish for. We heard Edward Dusk earlier this week talk about how much Slex meant to him. He said if he was going to become champion, he'd want to beat Slex. And then he grew up watching as a fan, learning from backstage, wanting to emulate the career. Oh, an opportunity taken away though.
Speaking of opportunity, Robbie Thorpe sees an opportunity to dish out some pain, but Dusk is too quick. This is Dusk's destiny. Edward Dusk with the quickness, knocking Robbie Thorpe on his feet. We have our first pinfall for the match as the gift kicks out.
Edward Dusk trying to fulfill his prophecy. Hayter though playing spoiler.
Oh, Matt Hayter making his return to MCW for the first time since 2022.
Here we go. Former teammates, former friends going at it.
Former allies. But the icons have exploded somewhat as the gift gets manhandled by the Bears.
Beautiful.
Big flip from Slex, knocking Robbie Thorpe over. The agility of Robbie Thorpe. That's the veteran instincts of Slex.
Yep, he knew it was coming, had it scouted. A man who's main evented countless MCW shows. We heard it in the introduction. One of the pillars of Melbourne City Wrestling.
When Pete Dunne defended his WWE UK Championship here in an MCW ring, it was against Slex. When Okada came to MCW, it was against Slex. You want to talk about big match feel? Slex not only knows it, he pioneered it.
That's right, if you bring your best, you bring them to the biz. And Slex wanting the hardware to prove it once again. That MCW World Championship could be within his grasp once again. Oh, return on investment, Slex planning Dusk.
This could be an unprecedented fourth MCW World Heavyweight Championship for the Biz. And Slex dismantles Hayter and takes out Robbie Thorpe in the proceedings as well.
Oh, if Slex can pick up the win tonight, the argument gets even harder to prove that he isn't the best to ever do it here. The cornerstone, one of the building blocks of MCW.
Slex just putting his body on the line for that World Heavyweight Championship.
And look at the physique of the Biz, built by Body Biz. His body is a weapon, just throwing himself, doing damage to both the gift and... Oh no, here we go. Slex, Robbie Thorpe making their way a little bit too close to our position right now.
Oh, Matt Hayter getting involved in the proceedings.
And just to re-establish, while these men can't win the match out here, here's a fatal four-way. There are no disqualifications, so if you want to do some damage...
Oh, and Hayter and Slex on the entrance. Oh no. Oh no. It's a very delicate scenario
the
there.
The platform has no give whatsoever.
Slex and Hayter just going toe-to-toe right here.
Oh, this is getting dicey.
Slex has Hayter up. This is so dangerous. Slex.
No.
Hayter counters. Slex sets him up.
Oh,
Slex is fighting back.
Hanging on. Oh, no!
And Hayter could have done some damage to himself.
I think he's more done damage to the Biz. That reverse pole driver, that dead eye, if you like. Slex just driven head first. We see senior referee Edwin Lay checking on the Biz. He might be done for.
And the Biz, an official ego. Matt Hayter puts it all on the line. We know how important this MCW World Championship is.
But there's still two competitors in the ring. It's Edward Dusk. It's the Gift just swinging for it with the MCW Championship on the line.
It's the Gift and Dusk going mono in the ring as the Biz. Slex is done and dusted. Matt Hayter is crawling back to the ring as Edward Dusk looks to fulfill the prophecy.
And it means so much to these four men to pick up the torch, to carry it where Caveman Ugg had to let it go.
Absolutely, and Dusk, he's having a calendar year himself. Since July 2025, he's undefeated in MCW.
And voted by the fans Wrestler of the Year here in MCW as well.
This is his coronation. This is his time to shine. Edward Dusk is capitalizing.
Oh, Edward Dusk.
Matt Hayter and Robbie Thorpe on the same page briefly, but no, Hayter! Hayter with the cover! Hayter with a roll-up. Matt Hayter gets turned inside out by Robbie Thorpe. A former Intercommonwealth champion is Robbie Thorpe, the Ballroom Brawl winner for 2025.
He's been saying it, he will be MCW World Champion.
Well, he's coming off a win at Fight to Survive where he eliminated 4 men. It's been an amazing year for Robbie Thorpe.
Last man standing, sole survivor. He is the Gift. He is the #1 man in the Icons.
Oh, and he's taking a chomp. He's filthy English.
We know the food's bad over there, but it doesn't mean you got to come here and resort to cannibalism.
And Edward Dusk, that's not going to please Dusk. That might have just unlocked a fire in Edward Dusk's belly.
He can recover. The Gift, though, wrestling a perfect match so far. He may be exploiting the rules, but again, if there are no counts, if there are no disqualifications, someone like Robbie Thorpe, who knows all the tricks, been trained in different styles over in the UK and here in Australia, Robbie Thorpe is going to exploit that. Dusk trying to fight back. Edward Dusk with an opening big back body drop.
Edward Dusk, he knows it's his time. Could this be? Are we setting him up? A wicked end could... No, but Robbie Thorpe is just powering through.
Thorpe still fighting back. Oh! Locking in that chicken wing. We might get Dusk to tap out. We could have the next champion. Oh!
Matt Hayter out of nowhere!
With a beautiful moonsault.
Hayter going for the cover. Oh, a double pin. Maybe Hayter got a little bit too... Too
egotistical? That is not something that exists for this man.
I didn't want to say it. I did not want to say it, but you're right. Matt Hayter, a former 3-time Riot City Wrestling champion. He's been to the top of the mountain in his hometown of Adelaide. Now he wants to do it in Melbourne.
Official ego, he uses that. That is his fuel. It's all about him. It's all about being the best and believing in yourself. He has got to be stunned though. How is Slex standing?
Slex and Hayter. Slex wants a receipt from what Matt Hayter attempted to do to him. We know that Slex has also shared had some time with injury as well.
Oh, Slex sunset flip into that. Oh, powerbomb backbreaker.
Big clothesline from Slex, a devastating lariat.
Incredible. Biz, he's got decades of experience, continues to get better and better. Slex setting Matt Hayter up on the top rope.
Whoa, look at the strength of Slex! Oh no.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh
my stars! that. Look at the carnage. There are bodies everywhere.
It is MCW endgame. It may be the end for all of these men.
And a jam-packed Melbourne Pavilion. The faithful just letting us know what they thought of that, as Robbie Thorpe looks to be the first to his feet. But Edward Dusk is also climbing. And Dusk, he can smell blood in the water.
It's Dusk. He's so close to what he sees as the finish line. That final box to tick to prove everyone wrong. He said he might not have walked the straightest line, but he is exactly where he needs to be. That chance to become MCW World Champion.
And this time it is one-on-one. Oh, but Robbie Thorpe just takes the head off Edward Dusk. Robbie Thorpe, where does he keep finding it? Robbie Thorpe. Look at Robbie Thorpe with that, he's had this new confidence. He's almost taking control of the icons himself.
It's led to so much success. What a way to cap that off.
It's to set him up for the chicken wing. And Slex. Slexecution!
Springboard, no one hits it like the Bears. Oh, but Edward Dusk knows it.
Edward Dusk going for the wicked end.
Slex able to reverse.
Oh!
Rebound, German suplex from Edward Dusk.
A spear! A spear from Dusk.
Oh, is it going to happen for the eternal one?
Is he trying? He's going to try and set him up for the wicked end.
Can he do it? Can Edward Dusk? The wicked end!
This is it! Oh, and Hayter! Matt Hayter has cost Edward Dusk his chance at glory!
Dusk can't believe it! Matt Hayter with a super kick that just sent Edward Dusk into next week! Oh, Slex scouted that kick once again, setting him up for the business bomb.
There we go. There goes Slex. It is Slex and Robbie Thorpe, the last two men standing.
Oh, Slex might not see it. Oh, but he's going to feel it. I know the Biz able to reverse. Oh, can he get the big man up?
Slex has got that injured neck after being driven into the entrance by Matt Hayter.
We thought knew it. Oh, no.
Look at the strength.
The power of the Biz.
Power of the Biz. Oh, yeah, it's Rocky Monero. Rocky Monero. Rocky Monero. We knew that crooked general manager of MCW would get himself involved.
I guess if it's no disqualification, if the referee didn't say it.
Don't you try to justify this.
Within the rules.
Robbie Thorpe. No.
Brain buster. Center of the ring.
No. Robbie.
Your winner and new MCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Gift, Robbie Thorpe.
We knew history would be made. We knew we were guaranteed a new World Heavyweight Champion. And the man to lead us into the new era, to lead us into 2026, is the Gift. Robbie Thorpe.
What an awful timeline that we are living in. Wait a minute. It's Jarvis. Jarvis has set his sights. that Robbie thought might be holding that championship, but Jarvis has put the target straight on the gift. Enjoy this moment while you can, Robbie, because the greatest has got you in his sights.
Jarvis trying to divert the glory all for himself, but the story here, the number one man, he was the sole survivor, he was the last man standing, he is an icon, and Robbie Thorpe is now the number one man standing at the top of the mountain. He is the MCW World Champion, Robbie Thorpe.
Well, what an awful way to get into the holiday season. But we thank you for joining us here at MCW Endgame. Thank you for your support in 2025, sorry. We look forward to seeing you back at the Thornbury Theatre, February 21st for MCW Anniversary. On behalf of everyone here at MCW, the production, the wrestlers, and us, we wish you a happy holidays and a safe and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you at MCW Anniversary in February.